the Filipinos have kind of proved that rotation's a great training game to play all the games because they seem to adapt to all the games pretty fast.
Yes, yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, I like that break. He made that.
Wow, 3 balls.
Wow, what a break.
He's on stripes.
Now, one of the rules in this event is you take what you make. So let's see, 2-6.
He's got 2 stripes down, Nick.
Yeah, he got 2 stripes and 1 solid.
Yeah.
So he has to take. He doesn't have an option like in most 8-ball tournaments in the United States. He has to take the one he made the most, and he's got 1 ball that I can't tell. It looks like it doesn't go in that side, so he may have. It looks like it's off the rail quite a bit, but I'm still not sure it goes in the side. But it's far enough off that he should be able to play on the top side of it and shoot it in this lower right pocket. So,
yeah, he can use a green 14 to get good shape on it.
now he's starting out with the 9 here, and let's see where he goes. He went right.
He went straight to the tricky pot already. Get that one out the way early.
Yeah, we've noticed that the last 4 days that the players try to go after the trouble ball as soon as possible, and Lee certainly adhered to that policy and wasted no time going to the to this ball close to this point. Now,
I'll be hoping to come back out here for the green 14.
yeah, that was a great shot. He got a nice angle. He can.
He may elect to shoot the 12 ball here because he's on good shape on it. You think?
I don't think so,
No?
because it could be tough to get back up there in that 8. A lot of blockers over the 2, 3, 4. So if he gets the wrong angle where he can't get on the left side, well, you may have called it. He looks like he thinks this 12 ball is more important to get it out of here. So you hit the nail on the head there,
Yeah.
Pat.
It's an awkward. It's not awkward. It's just tricky to get back into that good position like that. So you can use 2 rails now, get better shape, and he's not getting much obstacles in the way now.
And he did have a great angle to go over to the rail and come off, and it was kind of a natural shot to get position on the last stripe underneath the 8 down here. So that was a pretty clever shot, really.
Yeah. That's when I'm playing the game. I like to try and get the awkward positional shots out the way as easy early as possible. It just makes your finish that much easier.
Okay, Lee Van Corteza, he's had a big break in this opening game. He made 3 balls, and
was that cue ball? Oh. He's come up dry there.
Okay, so Darren Appleton has come to the table here. He's behind 1-0, so he's taking the solids.
Trying to free the 2 ball here. Yeah, but he's tied up. He's tied up the orange 5 ball maybe. Does it squeeze in that corner pocket?
I don't think so. It might. Yeah, I don't think it goes, but don't have the best angle to see. He may have to play it.
Yeah, shoot it long.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he don't go after it after this 2.
He might be able to drop this 2 ball in and then shoot the orange 5 in the side. Yeah, he's just lining it up. got a little bit awkward cueing there. He's elected to go up table with it.
Yeah, he's going, I think, I don't know if he can avoid that 13 or not. He may go into it, but he should be able to get up by the side. And that's where that 4 ball comes in pretty handy here, being so close to the hole. And looks like he's got a great 3 ball pattern to end up on the 8 here.
Yeah, he probably earmarked that one right away as soon as he seen the split of the balls. Earmarked that one, that was his ball to get on the black. And that's the secret about 8 ball, you work from the black backwards. Once you pick out your ball to get onto the black, you can go a multitude of ways to finish a game. But you want the closest one to the black to make it easy. And that's what Darren's done here.
Okay, it looks like this game is going to be tied up. And the rack they're using is called RYO. Rack your own. And yeah, I believe he's going to come up dry here. He hit those pretty good, too.
Yeah.
He hit them pretty square and had a lot of action, but nothing went in. And they're playing on Simona's cloth right here. They're using Aramith balls, and then Kamui is the sponsor. They have a whole list of products, and Billiard Digest. Darren's been busy putting together all these. It's amazing how good he's playing, and I know he hadn't had as much chance to practice as he normally would like for this event.
Yeah, and he's put it all together in a short period of time. I think he only started working on this from October. So he's done tremendously well.
Yeah, he has put it together pretty fast. But so far, it hasn't seemed to affect his play at all.
Yeah, he's got a great team of people. He's got involved behind the scenes here to make sure everything's ticking over nicely, so he can concentrate a little bit on his game, on his matches here, so he doesn't need to have anything to worry about.
Well, this event started with close to 128 players, and it's been a true international and global event. Had players from over 35 countries. That is an incredible turnout. And the play has shown really been a tough field. So many good matches and so many good players.
Nick, it's an interesting thing to note too that I was looking at both the main event and the secondary event, and no American players have featured in the semi-finals of either competition. No American players.
In what?
In both the competitions. In the main event, there's been 2 Filipinos and 2 Europeans.
Oh, in the final 4?
Yeah. And in the challenge event, it is, I think it's 4 Europeans. 4 Europeans in the challenge event.
Yeah, the pros usually, we've had a few 8-ball events, but over the years we've had mostly 9-ball events. Has been the most popular game for tournaments in this country. I've played in a few events, but I doubt if I've played in a dozen events in my whole career, 8-ball.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Now, 8-ball is probably the most, for all the leagues are pretty big in this country. You've got so many league players that a lot of them play once a week, and
this is a game of choice then. This is the main game of choice for the league players.
Yeah, I'd say the 8-ball is more popular than any other game, but they usually play most of the leagues. But in this tournament, the rule is you have to break from either the smaller left box or the right box. You can't break from the middle box, and it makes the break a lot harder to make a ball. Now,
just come up dry again. And they're hitting them pretty solid too. And they've just been unfortunate.
He didn't hit those quite as solid as he kind of lost the cue ball a little bit. At least as far as hitting it square.
Darren just got a little bit too much check side on that cue ball there.
Yeah, I don't think he aimed to run into the 7. I think he wanted to go by it there.
Yeah, he wanted to take a 7 ball next.
And he does have a shot on the 6, and he's looking now. That ball's tucked in a little bit.
Wow. Took a risk there. He's been lucky. He can see that 2 ball into the corner now.
Yeah, he's pretty fortunate there, because he sure didn't have any plans on hitting that ball. May play that 1 in that upper right pocket next.
Just like that, Nick.
Yeah, he got a little jacked up.
Yeah.
He would prefer not to be shooting over this 1. He's showing you the angle he'd like to get on that 3 ball next. Should swing around the corner pocket there on the upper left and try to get that angle to go down for the last 2, the 3 and the 7. And that's
perfect.
Great speed there. Speed is so important in this game.
Yeah, you want to be on the right side of the ball.
Now where do you think he's going to go here?
He's going to cannon into the green 14, the pink 12. Oh, he's missed him. He won't be happy with that.
No,
that was a big target there to hit those 2.
What he may do here, he if he can, I don't know, he'd like to cut this in and draw into the 8 to stop the cue ball, and then that leaves a good shot on the 3. Let's see if he's able to, if that's the option that he tries here.
Yeah, he's held it well.
Ooh, he
good
got
call.
Rail again, but I look for him to hit this with a high follow.
Yeah,
pretty firm, and try to get up high enough maybe for the 8 in the side.
Yeah. That's what I like, yeah.
That's pretty nice. That was very nice. Great speed throughout that run.
Another 8 ball finish off the opponent's break.
In this tournament, most of them have been as close to that middle box as they can get.
Yeah, he's got a ball down.
Yeah, he hit those with a little bit more power this time.
He's got a solid down there.
Well,
they'll go.
He's got stripes.
No, solid.
I kind of like, say, if that 5 goes, plenty of room. I kind of like finishing with that.
Yeah, that's the last ball.
And then play the 8 in their right-hand side. But he's looking at it like he might change his mind. But
no, I think that will be his last ball. The 7 ball comes in as bottom left too, so
I like playing the 7 next to
yeah,
you.
yeah. Shoot those 2 and then leave the red 3 up the top to get on the 5.
Yeah, so he probably will. I like that connection there, and here I think he'd like to get both these solids off, but he's falling a little bit flat. He's looking, maybe one option he possibly could have is to play position for the 6 in that side pocket to the left. Oh.
You've got to be careful with that and just get the right side of it. As long as he's not too high on it, he'd rather be a little bit short. Yeah.
Well, that's about as good as it gets, I think. But I think he would have liked to stop it a little quicker because he's going the wrong way, and he may have to end up a little thinner on this 3 than he wants because he'd like to be down there, say around the corner of that big box, the right corner by the foul line, and ooh, wow.
Well, that's only to be a very good shot.
Yeah, he's probably okay, but I'd like to be
It's
off that rail just a little further.
Wow, he used his opponent's ball to hold pace.
Yeah, he used that big pocket there.
Yeah.
And he ended up really nice. Like we talked about at the beginning, save this 5 ball till last.
And this 8 ball to take a 3-2 lead.
Darren Appleton pulls into the lead, and
he's got a solid again.
Yeah, this rack looks a little bit more challenging, a lot more difficult maybe to run out if he has to take solids, which he does.
Yep.
And he's got a decent shot to start with, the 7 in the upper corner.
I like playing the 7 off the 12 in the side, clearing the pocket there for the 4. Because he can use the 4 then to cannon into the blue 2, where the cluster is.
I think it might be, you called that. Very nice, very nice. I was just getting ready to say I thought it was too close to us where he didn't have much of the pocket, but you hit the nail on the head there. Good call.
And the beauty of it is when he's playing it from this angle, he's going to be kicking the 2 ball towards his bottom right hand corner. He just needs to make sure he's got the catch at 14 nicely. The cue ball could kick the other one out. Yeah. That's it, he's opened the whole frame up from that shot. I think he'll need to leave that orange 5 for shooting from the middle of the table. Ideally, he might want to try and get on it next. He's looking at the green to try and come round for it.
Yeah, that 5's tucked in pretty good, isn't it?
He's just having a look now down the centre of the table. See how thin the cut is. It's a tricky one, Nick. What do you like in this sort of situation? What would your thought process be? Would you try and use a 6 to come round for it?
Yeah, it depends on where I fall in the 6, I guess. He's falling dead center, and he's sure going to have to make a tough shot on the 5 ball. He's not going to have an easy cut on it. Because right on this angle is about where he's going to have to end up, so you got to cut the 5 a lot.
And it's not just cutting the 5, it's getting back round table for that green 6 in the side. You may have to shoot this 6 ball first. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Onto the 8 ball.
Oh, I like that.
That's great cue ball control.
Now that was really fantastic. I didn't even see that.
You can shoot the 8 ball in the same pocket he's pocketing the 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty clever there. Yeah, he turned that into a pretty easy shot where if he don't move that ball.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to be sure to hit that ball. He hit it perfect.
Yeah. He caught that one flush, but he's come up dry. He left Lee an open table here.
Yeah, this is one of those, he got a good spread, but it's going to end up being a good spread for his opponent, I'm afraid, here. Now, do you like playing the 7 and go ahead and play the 2 and
Yeah. Yep. 7, 2, 1, 4, 6. And then leave the 5 and 3 down the end.
Seven, 2, 1, 4, 6, and then come down for these last 2. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it could go that way. You could try and come round for it now. Play the 6 and then come down for the 3, 5, and then use those last 3. Because they're close by where the black is in the centre of the table. Yeah, that's the way he's going. He's taking 6, then 6, 5, 3.
Yeah, I think it was tough to take it if you played the 4 because you'd be maybe too thin. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now he's really sitting good. He can come up and
Yeah, he's got a lot of
off
options.
the 3, and he can play the 2, 5, 4, or vice versa. 2, 4, 5. Whatever he happens to fall the best, he's. He might even play the pink on the side here.
I think it's easy just to shoot the 2 straight, then the 4 straight, then the 1 straight.
Yeah.
I think those, rather than trying coming in and out, they're just 3 straight shots. Don't need to do anything special with the cue ball. Keep the game as simple as possible. Don't try anything too difficult when you don't need to.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to play position and not have to move that cue ball very far.
You can see how big a weapon if you've got a good break at this game, Nick. You've got a solid break. Gives you a big advantage.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have. He's looking pretty good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been shooting great from the start. And he makes a strike there. But has he got a shot? He's got a thin ball down the rail, but not easy.
Well,
Don't know if he can see that red 11 in the side.
he's got one, but it's a pretty hard one. He's unlike a lot of tournaments, this one you take what you make, and he's made a stripe, and a lot of times the rules are such the table's open after the break, and he wouldn't be too bad if that was the case. The stripes are laying a little tough. Yeah, in this tournament, you can't shoot your opponent's balls into yours. Even if the table was open, you can't even do it.
Yeah, it's made the game that much more difficult now. Like you say, if it was still an open table now, if he could shoot any ball, I'm sure he'd be taking the solids. But now he's no option but to shoot the stripe.
Now, did you play a lot of that English A ball?
Yeah, I've played that for about over 30 years.
Okay, he looks like he's going to go after the 12 here. That's a pretty hard shot.
I think what we'll see Darren play here is just pocket the 6 and come up and just play that orange 5 onto the 12 and leave the cue ball away up table. You might actually just play it now. Just roll the 5 ball onto the 12, take the pocket and leave the cue ball right up next to that 5. And after me talking about having no safety in the match,
Yeah.
the next frame is safety. Have I see Darren play that tactical shot?
Yeah, you sharked this game, I think.
Yeah, I'm a quick learner, Nick. And what some of the folks back home in the UK might not understand these rules, because they're slightly different from the UK version. On these rules, if you hit your ball first, you can't really create a foul. Like that situation there where he knocked Lee Van's opponent's 12 ball in. It's not a foul shot, it's just loss of turn. Well, that was a nice nudge here. If he doesn't get that little nudge on the 1 ball there, Darren's got an open table here. He still might have it if that 7 goes off 11, because that'll bring the 1 ball into play.
Right.
He's just looking at it now.
Yeah, that's what he just called, so
Yeah.
I think that safety he played, I think it's going to be pretty valuable.
Yeah, the knowledge of the safety does come in handy at times. If you know the game inside out and you know when to actually just play the odd safety to bring that advantage in your favour, it's worth its weight in gold.
Well, I think Lee was trying to avoid those balls, and instead he hit them and set that billiard shot up for Darren. Okay, Darren just pointed his cue where he'd like to fall on that pink 4 ball. And
that's what I like to do. See if you're shooting the black into any of the bottom corner pockets, I like to leave my last ball way up above that, so you're in the right line, or right side of the table for shooting the ball into the bottom pocket. You don't want to be coming down table and then back up table, because you might snooker yourself or hit it too short. At least you can't hit it short above. If you're well above it, at least you're always going to get a good shot. Seems to stun it out now for the 3 ball in the corner. Oh, he's got that 2 ball
probably
first.
going to play the 2 first.
Yeah. He just came a little bit too far there. 2 inches to the left would have been perfect. He should still be okay though from there. He's got a choice of 2 pockets here, but we'll see him shoot the 8 in the bottom left.
I look for him just to roll this ball in.
And Darren, after a little tactical shot, changed the dynamic of the game there. And now takes a 5-3 lead and a race to 15.
When you bank it the long ways of the table, straight back means you're banking it straight back into the corner pocket.
Ah, okay. Got you.
It's a long rail bank, and when people play bank pool and they call their shot, they say straight back.
Ah, okay.
So,
What a bit of knowledge here from me. I would have had no idea what that meant. Straight back.
yeah, well, you had to have played bank pool before to know that.
Yeah, nose phrase. Well, Darren made a stripe on the break there, but he's got a little cluster up the top he needs to deal with.
I'm just wondering if he could play that 11 into this right corner and hit that 12 and
yeah.
stick there and find an angle where he could break them off of the 9. Yeah, he's got a little too much angle, I think, but maybe he might be able to
Use the 10 ball to get better position. I think that red 3 stopped him using the 12 ball to come up and kick in. That's a dangerous shot though anyway.
I don't think he's going to have anything easy here because
You just need to draw the cue ball back from the 10. Leave a better angle on that 9.
he just needs to be almost straight. That's perfect. Now he can go down and break them balls out.
The good thing is he's certain of that green ball, the 14 going over towards the hole. But it's just the 15, he needs a little bit of luck here.
Yeah, you're not guaranteed a shot here, but
Yeah, the 14 goes over the pocket. He might be able to take it now, the 14.
yeah, I think he can. He's hitting a pretty thin position, maybe. Well, he doesn't seem too upset. Oh,
It just depends how much you can see of that green 14.
What's happening, ladies? What's going on?
well, the score is
5-3
5-3,
for Darren.
and
You mean to tell me?
Darren's he's got a little bit. He's had a tricky layout here.
You mean to tell me Darren's in danger of winning his own tournament from here?
Well, he's got
Well, I'd say he's probably the favorite.
Oh, okay. I like that. Nothing against anybody else in this tournament.
No, I just
At all,
think
I think you're right.
I think he might be the best 8-ball player left.
Since Mick Hill's out and Pat Holt, and you didn't participate, I would have to say so, yeah. You know, we had 6 people that wanted to put Nick Varner in the tournament.
That's a lovely shot. Great speed control again there, Nick.
Wow, that was nice. Now, what do you like to do here? You like to just follow this up?
Yeah, just roll it in and take
Roll
it black.
it in.
Yeah, roll it in, take it black in the bottom left.
I've certainly seen a lot of those shots in the last 4 days.
Yeah.
Roll it in.
Roll it in.
The thing is, the table's fast. Simone is 860 on the board, and if you roll this in, look at the distance from the 12 to the side pocket. If you roll it in a little too hard, you could wind up with a testy here. I don't know if he's going to go up and down on this.
No, I don't think so.
He rolled
Oh.
up.
Oh, very nice.
Roll them in. Roll them in.
You know, Pat's back on the circuit again. Pat's been off the circuit for a while because he opened his own business overseas there, back home, and now he's back on. As Darren Appleton says, I'm going to send him back home with the 8-ball in his pocket. No, Pull sticks as they get older. Because the man right next to you is Nick Varner.
Yeah.
And you can get him right on his website. It's nickvarner.com. That's amazing. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, Darren Appleton's ahead 6-3, and let's see, he made a stripe, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. Stripe. He's just looking to see if he can see that green 15. The green 14 ball.
I don't think he can see the green one.
No, you're right there. He can't see it.
But maybe he can see the 11. I think maybe the 11 goes here.
No, that doesn't go past the 13.
Might
What's
have
that?
to take the 12. No, he can't do that either.
No, I don't think the 12 goes.
Yeah, he's just checking to see if the 12 goes by the green 14.
This is part of the tournament where the rules were modified. And it's, what is it called, Nick?
Take what you make.
Take what you make. Wow, look at this. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was touchy. He tried to play the outside of that pocket. That's how far he had to get it past that 14.
Yeah, that was a tight fit there. He didn't play too fortunate there, and we've seen that happen time after time. Just because you make a ball in the break doesn't mean you're going to get a very good shot. And I know Lee Van's happy to be back at the table because he's behind 6-3. He'd like to cut that gap down, not see it spread wider.
No, you don't want to give Darren too much of a lead. He's not got much options here. He's actually looking at a safety shot here. Play the 7 ball onto the 12 over the pocket, knock it in.
Yeah, he does have an issue with that 7 because, but the.
I need to come out with something special to finish this one. Is he going for the bank?
He's going for the bank. Wow.
Wow. That is a risky shot.
Yeah, I think I like maybe being a little bit more patient here. And maybe try to work around.
Yeah, he's got an easy opener on the green 6. He can work some things out.
Well, it's still not easy, but I certainly like him shooting at this 6 better.
I didn't like that. That's not what he's playing for.
Well, he didn't help himself a whole lot there.
The only difficult ball he's got here is the brown 7. And actually, by him nudging that black ball there, Nick, that brown 7 goes right up the top corner now, the top left. So if he can come down here on this orange 5 and shoot it into the left-hand corner, he can play position for that 7 as his final ball. All the other balls pocket. He just needs to play good position.
Yeah, I think.
I like shooting the one. I like shooting the 1 ball here.
Yes.
Getting shape on this 3 ball down the left-hand side. Drawing back for the 2 into the side and then coming down that side of the table into this area here where the bottom right where the pink 12 is. And then he's got these options open to him. He's the wrong side of the blue if he was thinking that way. Oh, he is playing this 3. This is the way I would go. You know, even if it draws it short here and leaves it where the black is, he can cut the 2 ball back, come round 3 angles and play into this area. So he's got a couple of choices here. If he overscrews it, it's okay. And if he underscrews it, he can go 3 rails. 3, 4 rails and come back round.
Yeah, it looks like he may be coming down here forward. He may try to go between the 7 and 14 here. And
What's on this 4 ball? He's the wrong side of both of them. He's finished the wrong side of both of them there. He might shoot the 4 ball and the 2 ball in the same pocket here.
Well, I tell you, he just dug his grave a little bit deeper right there. I think he can follow this 4 ball up and still play the 2. That 7 ball is really going to be the trouble.
The only thing with following it up behind the 2, if you don't get, like we talked about the other day, Nick, if you don't get the right angle on a ball into the centre pocket, you're out of options in.
yeah, that's playing for the 2 here.
That's why I like to shoot it into the same. He's the wrong side. He'll need to run it through.
He hasn't fallen very good
No.
here.
He'll need to follow this through a full length.
You're scaring me with that pen on the monitor there.
Relax, Al, relax.
I'm trying. What we really need is a telestrator so you can just touch the screen,
Yeah,
huh?
that's what you need to get.
Yeah.
There's
Another
this
piece
fall.
of equipment.
Nah,
Anybody that wants to help out Upstate Al, you can PayPal me at upstateal
Wow, what a shot that is.
pool@gmail.com.
How's that for pace?
Boy, how
Wow.
sweet. Well, it's
He's working his way to that 7 ball, Pat, like you said in the very beginning of this rack, and using that as the key ball.
Yep,
he may have to shoot this ball.
from the rail. No, you can pinch the pocket, I think, a little here. Keep the cue ball off the rail. No. Wow.
Can he play it off the
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
up there?
Yeah, it's a big pocket. So even if he slightly out to the right of the pocket, I think it may go in off it. Which always makes things a little easier when you've got a pressure shot.
From
cue.
here.
Yeah. When you've got that cue ball close to the rail like that.
Ooh, I thought he might have missed it anyway.
He's gone the wrong way.
Wow.
That's big right there.
Yeah. That was a big opportunity. You know the shot before it when he shot that 5 across on the bottom left? I thought he could have pinched it off the bottom rail so he saved the white ball going to the rail. He's actually hit it into the knuckle. And that's what's caused the cue ball to sit on that rail. Make the shot more difficult for himself.
Yeah, that was criminal.
Yeah.
You like that word criminal, don't you?
I was always a fan of, James Cagney and
Mick Hill taught him that word.
Yeah. There must have been a few bad shots in that match for Mick to use that word.
yeah, there was.
Well,
Yeah.
Actually, Dennis went forward and he scratched in the side pocket. And Mick said, "That's just criminal right there." This looks like 8 ball 101, right? I mean, there's really not much to do here. I'm saying Darren's going up 7-3, and that's a pretty commanding lead when it's win a break.
Yeah.
If it was alternate break, it would even be worse, believe that.
Yeah, but as we seen the last match, we seen the Chinnikov open up with 6 racks, so we know it's not an insurmountable lead.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer to be in this position, though, with that lead.
I would say so. Everybody would agree. And that wasn't the biggest break and run record to to date, but there was a run of 8 in the Czechia Challenge, which is the secondary tournament that's taking place off to the left. So it doesn't go on record as far as the Molinari Players Championship. But there was an 8-pack put together.
Is trying to win his own tournament here. He's leading 7-3, and the winner of this match goes into the finals tonight at 7:30, and there's $100,000 in prize money at stake, and with first place being around $20,000. And Darren Appleton, well, he came up dry there. So once again, Lee comes to the table. Last time it didn't work out too good. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've been watching the matches. You guys have been commentating, and Darren keeps breaking from that middle of the left side on your monitor, like close to the rail there, on that break, and he's constantly trying to make that one ball in the side pocket. And for some reason, we've seen Ruslan do it, but Darren's one ball is getting kicked at the last second up table. So whether that's due to the speed, you got to juice it up a little bit more, or hit it more direct. I don't know, Nick.
Well, the ball that's hitting that one ball is this corner ball in the right corner of the rack. As we're looking at the monitor, it's going 2 rails, and as that one's going toward that side, that ball's kissing it away.
Yeah, but when Ruslan was pocketing that one ball, it seems to get clear right into that side pocket so often.
Well, either the one was beating it in the side pocket, or the ball that goes 2 rails got past the one, so they didn't get that kiss.
Yeah, I think he was hitting them just a bit harder, smashing them a little bit harder than Darren is right now. So maybe Darren's got to just crank the octane up just a little bit more.
A nice shot there from Lee, just clearing that the 4 ball there away from his pink 12. This gives him a great opportunity to make this clearance possible. I think he tried to come round for the red 11 there, just a little bit short. He's still okay though.
Yeah, I like this. Play the green one, the blue, go up to the middle of the table, just play the 11 and then the 8 for the side. That's pretty handy.
I actually prefer this run out too.
Huh?
I prefer leaving the red 11 to the last ball too.
Makes it easy to.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of power or anything. Position it really on the 8 itself. It really makes that easier. And pretty smooth. We're back in action here. Now he went to the rail. That's the first time. And he got one too. He got a stripe there in the corner, so he's got stripes, and he's got a lot of work.
Yeah.
This rack, he's got the 11, the 14, the 10. None of those balls are laying ideal. All 3 of those balls are not laying ideal. Now he might be able on the 14 to play it to the in rail over in that upper left corner pocket and kiss it in off of
the one ball.
Yeah, the one, and but he's still going to have to get down here or else move a ball. And he's jacked up. It'd be nice if he could go up there.
Yeah, I think he'll be trying to get in, like you say, Nick, up and try and get on that 14 ball early. If he can get on that in good shape, he can shoot the 11 ball. No, he's awkward queuing there has cost him to miss that ball.
Yeah, I think he got in too big a hurry there. I think that's not jacked up like he was. I don't think that's a good decision on shooting that so hard.
Darren's got a open table again here.
Yeah, Darren's got to love getting a shot here because even though the stripes were laying tough, the solids are the best pick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And that's one of the things that makes running out a little tougher in this tournament, because a lot of tournaments you break and the table's open no matter how many balls you make. Here you have to take what you make, whatever you make the most of, and most of the time they're making one ball. So evidently he can make a 5 here. He got kind of dangerously close here to almost getting where he couldn't hit it. No problem. Yeah, he's a little thin on this because he'd like to be back close to the center of the table. And he'd like to be where he can play position on that 7. He don't want to be too thin on this 6. Now, one thing nice here is he's going to the left off the 6, so when he bounces off that left rail, he'll be going in the right direction for the 7, and he's actually going with high follow here.
Yeah, 2 rail.
And that 2 rail position was nice there, because when he comes off that 2nd rail, he's going right down the position line. He wants to end up close, so nice shot there. And he's taking advantage of that miss.
Yeah. Yeah, Lee was a little bit unfortunate to be hampered there. And
boy, hit them square.
Cue ball.
Oh, wow. That's not the one you're looking for.
you might see him shoot the solids here.
I don't know. I think, well, he doesn't have a very good shot on the stripe. I like stripes better, but the
yeah, no.
I don't like the first shot.
That's the only reason I said solids, because he hasn't got a opening shot in the stripe apart from the blue 10.
I think no, he's going forward. I thought he might set this up and draw back for the 1 ball, but
I like going down table here to get that 2 ball. If you can shoot that 2 ball in the opposite right side pocket, or the bottom right hand corner, he's just come too far.
well, does it even go? He might have not come far enough. He might need to play that in the side. It's hard to tell from where we're at, but from this angle, it don't look like it goes by. And I don't know if it goes in the side either, but he's got a problem if it don't.
Yeah, it goes in the side, yeah. He's looking to play position here. The 2 ball on the side. Oh, that's the wrong side of it again. Oh. He's just slightly on the wrong side of that 2 ball there.
Well, from this angle,
They're running into
He's
that
got to
14.
kind of, yeah, he may run into it. Maybe it's a tight fit. I don't know. Looks like from here you just roll it in and then play the 7 and then the 4 and come across for the 8. It looks easy from where we're at. And you called it. He used a 14 to stop the cue ball.
He's still got to get across for that 1 ball though. That's
Yeah, that 5. Yeah, the 1 ball. That's
needs to leave a good angle off this.
he may go across here. I don't know.
I like leaving it short here. Yeah, or too much. Just another inch off the cushion there to the left would have been ideal. Could have just used the drawback and draw the cue ball, but now he's got a lot more angle than they wish for. So you're not be as close to the 1 ball here.
I think he can get that inside the kitchen there. I might be wrong. Inside that foul line there. Oh,
Where's the
yeah,
cue ball?
no problem.
Where's the cue ball? Where's it?
Straight in may not be very good here. He actually got it too deep.
Yeah.
Now he's going to draw back here and try to spin above that foul line.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
This don't look good here.
That's not what Darren Appleton's saying in his seat right now. He just took a sip of coffee and he said, I'm going to be up there soon enough. I better get some caffeine in me. He's ready to rock and roll and clean house, Nick. There he is.
Yeah, he's smiling on the inside. You can bet on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already got a 4-game lead. It'd be nice to keep that string going from his viewpoint.
What a beautiful hit. And almost, see, that's the Filipinos are very famous at, Nick. Kick safing. He weighed out his options and he said, what's the best way I can kick this 8-ball and what part of the 8-ball where I can possibly get a safe? That's a big part of this game, any game on the table.
Now, is he going to try to make that 10 in the side, or is he going to hit the 14 and just try to snooker him behind the 10? What do you like here, Pat, on that?
I think he's got a free shot here at the 10 ball on the side.
Okay.
Because the 8 ball doesn't
Really
10 ball
go.
on the side or the 14 and played it 2-way?
No, just play the 10 on the side. Draw the cue ball back towards his bottom rail.
The key thought here is what I like you said, Pat, is if it don't go, I mean, what is it he's going to do with the 8?
Yeah.
So it's you don't have to play safe because you're going to be safe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like a free shot here.
Right.
There's no pressure on it. That's what makes it that slightly a little bit easier. What Darren will be looking to do here is try and get on that 9 ball as early as possible, because once he gets that out of the way, the rest of the balls are all sitting nicely. There we are, he's out for it straight away. Might elect to take the 14 here. Then he doesn't need to disturb the 12.
Yeah, you might have to shoot the 14. I think he could end up tough on both balls if he doesn't. He's certainly looking that direction.
Yeah, he's got a nice angle there now.
Yeah, he's just going to slide a little to the right, go forward, and get position on the 11. Oh, he's had an angle to go all the way down. And here, play the 15, come up for the 11. and then save that 12 as a key ball.
I like shooting the 12 here and just drawing the cue ball back.
Pardon?
He's going the 11 first.
Yeah, I like this better.
Yeah, I think I would have actually done it the other way, just draw the cue ball back off the 12, but each to their own. If the ball's gone in the pocket, it doesn't matter which way you take them.
Yeah, that's certainly true. And Darren Appleton, he pulls ahead 9-4 and pretty well taking the jump shot out of the game.
Yeah. But we did see one, I believe. I seen one. I believe it was Raj Handel play one jump shot.
And Darren's come up dry again here, folks.
Funny how that break runs, isn't it?
Yeah.
You make a ball or two on the break, and then all of a sudden you come up dry.
Yeah. Lee Van really needs to take this opportunity here. He can't afford to let this slip. When you get chances from like this from the break, you really need to be taking them out at this level. Otherwise, you'll get punished.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to. I like the solids because of that red stripe up on the other end.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to clear that one.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you, the folks online are not giving up on Lee Van. As I can see, people are posting odds. They'll take Big Dan Smitty, a friend of ours here from New York. He says, I'll take 70 to 50. I'll take Lee Van from here. Everybody knows this Filipino Lee Van. He's a terror. Probably.
Well, if he's standing next to me, I'd give him some action on
So
the
would I.
70 to 50.
And me, I would join in that action too.
He says he misses you, Nick. He says he misses your style, your southern style of playing.
Use that 9 ball there to hold the cue ball in place for the 7. Wow, look at this Filipino style here. This is incredible.
No rest for not you're going to use the rest Lee Van, is he? He's going to go with the behind the back.
You ever tried that shot, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good when you got a stomach, I can tell you that much. And I'm talking about myself.
Yeah, you need a little bit. That does help if you're a little younger. Your muscles are a little more you can stretch them a little further.
I get up there right now, I might cramp up and just sit there.
Yeah, I like taking this out. It's amazing when you're watching this 8-ball at this level. I remember, and then I see the beginning players today, like they always shoot the closest ball and the easiest ball on each and every shot, and usually it doesn't take too long, 2 or 3 shots, and they don't have very good shots anymore. And
yeah, they're out of position. The shot choice is all wrong.
Yep.
Because we all want to make balls, and we go for the
Easy
we're not
one.
thinking about the next shot. We're thinking about the one we're on.
Yeah, that's the way it is. This level here is totally different, though. They're flying on a 747, and people that just shoot balls without thinking about the patterns of flying in a Piper Cub, which means you can't fly at the same altitude. Wow. Man, what a nice touch that was right there.
Yeah.
I think his heart might have dropped about 6 inches.
Well, Smitty's heart just got bigger as Lee Van puts another one up. It's now 9-5.
Oh, wow. Turned out to be pretty good break action there now.
One of each.
One of each, and normally you'd have a pretty easy layout here with the solids because you just tap that stripe in front of that 7 ball down there, but in this tournament that's not allowed. Now he can shoot the 2 into the 15 and make the 7, and that may be the shot that he needs to play here. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that shot.
Huh?
I like that shot. Play the 2 onto the, is it the red 11 there?
Yeah.
Yep, and onto the brown 7. 3 ball combination.
What happens to the 11 ball? You got to be real concerned here.
Not really. If you play it
No?
to the left-hand side of the 11, the 2 goes up table. Or that way, it goes inside.
Well, he came out smelling like a rose there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not a kidding. And those combinations are always risky. Maybe not so much on making the ball because they usually don't shoot at 1 if there's much chance to ever miss the combination. But what is always tough is to make that combination and get the shot on the next ball.
Yeah.
Or in this case, it's not so much he wasn't worried about position. He's almost got position on every ball on the table he's got left. But he sure didn't want to see that red stripe tie up with that ball.
As Nick would say, if that would have happened, his heart would have dropped 2 feet. That's my keeper
Yeah,
also.
you're not a kid.
Well, I'm taking a lot from you. I'm keeping him.
He's got an easy run out here, Nick. He won't want to be making any silly mistake here.
Well, here, if it's laying right, I wouldn't even mind going to the left of the 4, hit that side rail, and go all the way to the end rail, unless he might not have the angle to do that.
And they free the black yet a little.
Well, he accomplished the same thing because the whole idea of going to the end rail so he might like to be 2 or 3 inches down where he can use, he should be able to spin this above the triangle and end up, he played that dangerously close, didn't he?
Yeah. Is he on there?
That heart may stay down there.
Yeah, he's on it.
Now he's got to pinch this a little bit, draw this up softly. Very nice touch, nice finesse there. And he's a break and run and 2 racks in a row. Well, a couple times when I went to England to play in a tournament, I thought about taking the train to Scotland and playing some golf, and just never did do it. I got tied up watching the tournament and didn't want to leave.
That's what normally happens.
Stripes it is.
But it'd be kind of nice to go see the birthplace of golf.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever
You
want
play golf?
No, I've never actually played. I've maybe played 6 times in my life. Never really had the opportunity because I work full time and my spare time I've got family and then I play pool, so difficult to juggle everything together.
You have any kids?
Yeah, I've got a young daughter. Well, she's not young, so not young anymore.
Nick, you ask a lot of questions. What are you into?
She's 25 years old.
Just trying to find out who this guy is sitting next to me here.
Do you play golf? You play golf? The next question was, I didn't play golf in a long time, but how much do you play a hole for? I'm waiting for that to go. Oh, Lord. I'm standing
Well,
by.
for a long time, golf was my #1 hobby, and played a lot of golf in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And boy, when a guy says he's from Scotland,
What handicap have you got?
Uh-oh. He didn't play golf ever, but
No,
he
I
knows
know.
about handicap.
Yeah.
This guy's asking too many questions. No, I'd say most of my life I shot about 80, I guess.
So in a 72 par, that would be you on an 8 handicap? Is that the way it
7
works?
or 8 probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been lower, and now I would be way higher. I haven't played for probably 3 or 4 years. And had some shoulder problems, so the doctor said it might be good if I didn't play anymore. I'd rather be playing one pocket as much as I like golf, but
Yeah.
I'd rather be playing one pocket.
Yeah. Is that your preferred game nowadays?
Yeah, probably so. That and bank pool.
So you're going to the Derby City after this then? To pursue
Yeah,
those two hobbies?
Yeah, a friend of mine's helping with the straight pool tournament, and he asked me if I could come up and do commentary. So I may go up for a day or two.
Yeah. They have some great players go up there for the One Pocket event. For the annual One Pocket tournament, don't they?
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, they have 3 events there. If you've never been to the
No.
Derby,
No.
they have a lot of events. The straight pool is kind of a side tournament, and then a lot of times they have what they call the Bigfoot Challenge, where they try to get 16 players, I think $1,000 entry, and then they play all the matches on the 10-foot table.
All right.
And then that's kind of outside the main events. The main events are they start with a bank pool tournament, and then they all last about 4 or 5 days, but they overlap. Like usually the bank starts on Friday, and I think the One Pocket usually starts on Sunday. And a lot of times the bank's not over to Tuesday. Sometime I think it's even went to Wednesday. Now Lee Vann is threatening to really close this gap. He was down 5 games. If he can get out this game, it'll be 9-7. So he's making a run at Darren here. And then on Wednesday, usually the 9-ball starts, and all the events are usually over Saturday.
Yeah.
It starts on a Friday and goes through like 9 days.
Good atmosphere there.
People love that tournament. A lot of people love that tournament. Okay, now he's shooting at the 8, Lee Van Corteza, and he's making a strong comeback.
And then Chris Melling, previous 2 rounds. So he was highly favoured to beat the Russian kid. But Ruslan was having none of it.
Boy, he made that 4-railer. And
7-ball get
it's
tied
a
up.
little one, and in this tournament, you lose a lot of options. It's a little harder to run out because what you make is what you have to take. So he has to take solids. Another rule that makes the game tougher is right here. He'd probably like to play a combination on that 13-7. But that's if the table was open, that is. The way this tournament works, the table's not open now, so that wouldn't even be an option anyway. No. But if the table was open, you can't play a stripe into a solid, even if it's open. You have to hit the ball from the group that you're going to take. And that's a big problem in this rack, is that 7-ball.
Yeah, he's not getting many options around close by to help him break that out.
Yeah, it's always nice to have balls close to the side where you could go down and
Yeah, free.
move the balls, either break them out or just move them out of the way. And this is going to be, if he runs out here, he's going to learn every bit. He's going to earn every bit of it here. This is what a challenge this is, huh?
The only option I see here is if he draws the green, puts a green and draws the cue ball back to where the 3 and 5 are. If he can get good shape on one of those, then he can have the angle to take the cue ball up table into that pink.
Yeah, that looks like that's going to be a necessity. That's one of the few chances.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What a draw shot that
man.
is. Wow.
That was outstanding. Wow, that was sensational there.
Wow, that was a shot of the match so far. Oof.
Yeah, you're right. That was a shot of the match. Boy, that was great control. He hit that so good. Now he's looking to see, since he took care of the biggest problem, now he's looking at the next biggest problem, the 3 and the 5. I can't tell if the 5 from where we're at goes in that side. Evidently it may not go, because I don't think he'd be quite so concerned if those two ball, if that ball went in the side. This wouldn't be such a tough layup.
You could use the 4 ball to maybe try and come on the right hand side of them. If it doesn't go, that's one option. We'll see what he chooses here. Well, he's got an angle to bring the cue ball back down table, but
Yeah, it's not a very good angle, because that 15 and 8 are kind of making his life miserable.
yeah.
Now he could try to come a little bit underneath the 8, play the pink, and go out and bunt to tap those balls, get them apart if they don't go. And might be what he's trying to do, but I think it's going to be short.
You need to bank the 5 ball now.
Tell you what, if one of these balls, well, you know, he does have a shot. He could play that 5 ball in the corner pocket.
Yeah.
That combination's not laying too bad, but he must be trying to play one straight in here.
Yeah, that must go.
I tell you what, that's pretty good control there.
That was awesome.
That turned out fantastic. That wasn't as easy as it looked. As he made it look there now, Pat.
No,
that's a pretty great shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic cueing again from Lee Van.
I tell you what, I'd rather play it now myself if I could.
Just want to just a gentle stroke here. Yeah, this sets him up nicely for the pink 4.
I think all of a sudden Darren's got a tiger by the tail. This has been one of the best outs of the tournament here.
Oh yeah. Was that cue ball going? Oh.
He almost hit it fat. It's been 4 straight racks for Corteza, and he seems to have found a way to make that 4-railer almost every time. Plus, this time he made one more. Now, the rules they're playing here, that's not always a good idea to make make more than one, because you have to take what you make. The table's not open, so he made 2 solids, and that's what he has to take. And the last out he made was one of the best outs I've seen in the tournament. He really had a tough layout, and here his main problems look to be the pink doesn't go in that right side, so he's going to have to play it in this lower left corner, and then and he don't have he made that extra ball, and that's not a plus in these rules.
What he can do here, Nick, is just run the green into the corner pocket.
Yes.
Gently nudge into the black and the pink 12, and then shoot the pink 4 up table. And if he has the right angle, he can actually take the cue ball up towards the 1 and take that one out next.
That would be nice. I don't know if that would be nice if he could fall on that angle to play that 4 in the corner and go right up table.
Yeah, it would be.
Because if you had ball in hand on the 1 with just a 2 and 7 on the table, it'd be a picnic.
He's got to watch if he does play that 12 ball doesn't nestle up against around that 2 area and cause another problem. He's got to hit it just about right.
Yeah, he can't just fire it in, that's for sure. He's got to try to control it a little bit. Well, you know, that actually is pretty good if he can get on, you know, because
yeah, he can.
if he could, well, I say that, but he can't get up for the 1. But
yeah, he can drop the 7 in here. Slow roll it. Take the blue up to the top right-hand corner, then leave the pink 4 in the side, opposite side.
Yeah, that's I like that. I like that, and I think that's exactly what I'd try to do. And if he can do that, this match is going to be tied, and boy, that's good there too. All he's basically got to do is just
stop the white,
pot that 2, and you guys got me speaking English here.
Well, it's about time.
We're getting to you, Nick. We're getting to you. Just a stop shot here.
Yeah, he may have to go in the rail. No, he didn't. That makes it a lot easier. If you have to go into that rail, it's a lot harder just stunning it like he did. He was straight enough just to move a couple inches. It's a lot easier to find that angle to go down table.
Oh, yes.
Than when you got to go in and out, and then you got to shoot a little harder, which puts a little more risk as far as making the ball.
Yeah.
But it looked perfect from here. He just followed down to that big box down there, and if he gets a little bit inside of it, it won't hurt anything.
Yeah, I like the draw shot.
Well, he may have to draw down underneath the is that the 13? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Does that 8? I wonder if that 8 goes in that side pocket on the right side.
Pass those 2 stripes. I think it does go in there. He's
going to take a peek, isn't he?
And I'm going to take a peek from this camera angle over here. Yeah, there we are there. Thank you, Al. Big Al there. Superb production here.
I'm not sure I like that. Maybe with ball in hand, I might not mind shooting it. Well, he likes it. Wow, must be bigger than it looked from my angle. Or maybe I'm not in stroke here.
Doesn't look that big. That's why he's down looking at it a second time again. But he didn't take that much time, so it must go right in.
Yeah,
Goes in easy.
Okay,
Wow. We're tied.
we're watching some. Yeah, you're right.
And he made a couple of balls last break. Let's see what he does here.
There's a 7 in.
Well, I think the
Yeah, he's put it.
run is over.
Take what you make. He made the 7 ball.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he made the 7.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, I missed that.
And he's got the angle. He's got the angle to pop that 1 in and kick the 3.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. I pound that 1 in and try to get that 3.
Where's your
Out.
insurance ball, though?
Oh, well, you got lots of them. You got the 2, you got the 4 down here by the corner.
The first shot to take is
I'd draw back to the at least. I'd try to get back to the middle of the table because I'm going to shoot this pretty hard.
I'd actually shoot the 4 ball first.
You would?
Yeah, because it frees up the 5 ball into that corner right away. Then if you do the kick shot onto that 3, you're guaranteed on that 5 next.
The only thing that bothers me on that is I'm afraid I won't get this good an angle unless this angle looks good from here, but it might be too flat. I'd be afraid I might not get back to it. This
I think taking the 4 ball and getting back out towards more the middle of the table, give yourself a better angle. Then you've freed up the 5 and you're just freeing up the 3 for the like that, where he's just shooting from now.
Well, if he does that, I think he's going to have to get there off the 2 ball, and I don't getting there off the 4. So you don't have all day to get on this. If you miss off the 4, you may not get back there. And you might get out of line where you can't even make another ball.
Right.
Getting to the, I wouldn't mind having a little thinner angle. I'd like to just take that cue ball and move it closer to between the 2 sides, straight up the table. But
seems like opportunity's knocking at his door right now and showing him that 1 ball and take that 3 out of there. But Pat, you got a good point clearing up that corner.
Yeah, I like clearing that. See, when there's obstacles in the way of a ball, I like getting them out the way first.
But I like what Nick said. Take the 2 ball after.
He agrees with you.
Yeah, take the 2, and now you can really set up the
see,
angle.
I didn't think he could get. I thought it was really tough to get that angle off the 4. And like I said if you're going to do that, you're probably going to have to get the position off the 2.
He can actually take the 2 now if he wishes, but it's another banker ball in case thing goes wrong. He wants to be closer. He's trying to get the cue ball closer, more up towards the centre of the table, because then you've got more control over the shot. If you're closer to that 1 ball, it's a lot easier to control the whole shot.
Well, I think he's perfect to cut this in the side and end up right in the middle between the 2 sides, and then you got a big angle, and you just, as long as you don't double kiss that 3. Of course, the 6 is tucked in a little too, but this I would just draw back to be sure I get a shot on that 5 ball. And that should keep you from getting a double kiss, and you're thin enough here, that ball should come out into space there where you got a shot. But I try to draw back close to the side, between the sides here. No,
he's used the 3s.
Now that's rotation knowledge there.
That's clever.
That was very nice. And now, what do you like here? You like playing the 3 and then playing the 6 and saving the
5. 5
for the key ball.
Yeah. I like just rolling the 3 ball in and maybe leave the thin cut and come 2 rails behind the stripes, back out to the centre of the table where the 3 is again, and then you've got a nice shot for the 5. Because if you try and cut it in, you may have an obstacle with the 9. You might cannon the 9 snooker yourself.
Yeah, it is a little tricky there. I'm not real crazy about going 3 rails with that because of where that red stripe is over there. It's kind of it's kind of the path you'd like to go, 3 rails.
I think if he can catch it inside the big centre kitchen, he should be okay.
Yeah, you're just going to have a longer shot. You got to come underneath that red stripe, so.
Yeah. And he's just looking where he wants a cue ball to land.
Yeah, kind of. He may be going to. He may do what you say here.
Yeah, the Filipinos like this shot. Run inside. Needs it to slow down. He's okay there. Bit further than what he wished for.
Well, here he's going to have to go 2 rails. He definitely got thinner than he would like. He wishes that one would have stopped a couple feet sooner.
Yeah.
But as good as he's been playing, he hasn't showed. He's been pocketing really good during this run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch that 10 ball. Could come out and save him.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Now remember last time he almost missed this 8. He hit the right part of the pocket. He caught a lot of the point last time, and I'm sure he hasn't forgot that.
Well, this will be for the lead. Putting a little more heat on him is Nick Varner.
Yeah.
I might be glad that guy wanted to lay that 70-50. I might be lucky he wasn't standing next to me.
That's a lot of pull. Wow, did he put a hammer on that, but kind of slugged himself. But still, Nick, what you brought out before was that 4 railer coming around going right in that hole.
Man, he's had it working every time. And let's see, 4, 6, 7. So that's the only one he got was that one that went 4 rails too.
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't get a very good rack there. The balls didn't
Yeah,
split at all.
I don't think we're going to be able to use you for any training clinics.
With the knowledge I possess of this game, Nick, come on.
Be careful, Nick. He might be undercover. Well, I'll tell you what, this has turned into a real serious match for Mr. Darren Appleton. Nick Varner clocked him at approximately 40 minutes in the chair.
It may even be longer now.
That's quite
I'd
a
say
long
every
time.
game's been at least 10 minutes. How many games he won?
6.
Yeah, I'd say Darren's been in his chair for an hour would be my guess. Minimum. I don't think any of these games been less than 10 minutes, and that might be too short.
Wow.
Do you know what? Do you know what shot I like to play here? I like to cut the 1 ball in the corner,
Right.
flick into the pink 4 with a little bit of touch of running right hand side, and the cue ball will come off the cushion and kick the 7 towards the side pocket, all in one shot.
He's got a couple issues down here. That's one of them he can take care of right away. You're right. Well, that 6 probably does go, and that 2 probably goes.
Yeah.
So maybe he doesn't have too much of an issue.
Oh, wow.
He failed to do what you wanted to do, but he had the shot right there.
Well, Darren has
This shot here, Nick, I like actually shooting is at the 13 ball on the side, side rail here, cutting it in and then just taking the cue ball into the pack of them. He's just looking at the angle there, Darren.
Well, you got to hit that rack in a certain spot there. You almost got to hit that top stripe there in the middle, or maybe just a little high, you think?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you hit the 8, you're probably going to if you hit the middle to the bottom of the 8, you're going to end up down here, which I'm not real crazy. I'd rather stay on top a little bit. But
oh, yeah, it's better to be on top of it.
you know, if you could come across here and clip that green 6, that would really be good.
Oh, dear.
That's no good.
No.
Because I think, unless he can make this 12, I think he's froze on
Yeah.
the 8.
Boy, that's pretty married up right there. You need a crowbar to get him a card. I don't think he can make it.
He needs to bank a 15 now. He's not even got a safety option here.
Yeah, you got all those balls hanging in the upper corners there.
You know, he would have been better off to play the 6.
Yes, yeah.
And even if he misses it, he'd be better off than this. Because he could cut the 9 back. He's got a little bit of a backboard in case he falls close to the rail here. The more I look at that, I think I'd like to hit the top side of the 6, because then he wins this game.
Yeah.
Side pocket called with the 15 ball, as Pat mentioned.
Oh, he's going to 10 ball.
He's calling 10? No way. I think Lee Van wants to get a referee maybe, because Baz is shooting over the ball. And John Lehman comes into the arena putting a little more heat on Darren. He cannot touch any ball. It's all ball foul. How did he hit it? How did he hit it,
Fantastic, fantastic. Wow. That, talk about a pressure shot.
Yeah.
Guy's up on you 10-9. He goes back and takes the lead. You're shooting with that bank shot, boy. I tell you what, it's like cracking open your own safe full of diamonds and you don't know the last code, and he just got it.
Do you think he needs to burst open that 8 ball? Is that sitting on the 2? I don't know if we can see that angle. Yeah, that 8 ball's safe, I think.
Yeah, he's going to have to nudge that 8 ball apart. I mean, he's going to do it right here, probably.
No less.
Well, can he play it in the side?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking there.
He's looking at the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, he possibly can play it in the side. That might be his only option.
Well, if he has to break this out, he don't have to win this game. It's not automatic to get the right angle here. Yeah, I don't know where he's going, but he's not going to break it out, that's for sure. He's playing it for the side, Pat.
Yeah. He's not getting any angle on that, so it must go in the side pocket.
Pat Holtz and the legendary Nick Varner in the booth.
This looks very tight here. Quite difficult.
This is one I'd have to call the referee in on right here.
Yeah,
I'm sure Lee Van is on top of things already. As you can see, there's waiting and Lee Van calling John Lehman back in.
Because the other one, anybody in the house ought to be able to see if he touched anything. But this one could be awful close.
Whoa, we got to get back. John Lehman standing off to the right of Darren Appleton. Good hit.
Yeah, good hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is the first one, the Molinari Players Championship.
And Darren's come up dry here.
I know you guys are thinking stripes all the way, right? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I might want to go over and I might want to try to hit the top side of that 14 and go into the 8 right now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
10 ball,
thinking.
yeah, I'm exactly the same thought. Pocket that 10 ball and take the cue ball over into the 14 and 8.
Does the 14 go in that upper corner? You might not have to touch it.
Yeah, but the 8 is pretty tricky too.
Yeah, that's what I like. It's not as simple as just going to the balls anywhere, and Darren found that out last time when he got stuck and had to come with that great cross bank, cross side. No, I guess they don't have to do it. I guess I better pay attention here. Boy, he could go back in them here. What happened?
It looks like he's going to try to go into him off the 15, but that 14 goes. I don't see why he's going to go into that pack. Well, just to break out the 8, I guess. Right?
It just makes things easier rather than having a cluster.
If the 14 does go and the 8 goes in the side pocket.
Even if he hits the blue 2, he's still going to kick that 8 away from everything, see it?
That's what he wanted to do, and he opened it up real well, but where's the shot?
Yeah, he's not got a shot. The same thing happened with Darren in the last game there. He's went into the pack and left himself not a shot.
Yeah, I don't know if that green stripe goes cross side, but
wow. I think
if it don't, he's in a world of trouble.
What do you think about him slow rolling this off the left long rail and hitting into the 13 and just catching that back rail for safety or attempted safety here?
No, I don't.
It's risky because the 7 ball's there.
If I was going to play safe, I'd try to. I guess you'd have to get underneath this red stripe down here by the 3 if you hook him on everything.
He's just called the bank shot there.
Yeah, he did. But he's also playing a two-way shot.
That's too wide there.
See, he left the 7 ball out. I kind of like going all the way to the other side and touching the 13 and trying to trap it up.
Yeah, I think he's left him a shot on the 7. He'd be in a pretty good spot if he couldn't hit this 7. Darren would be a little bit of trouble.
Well, Steinway Billiards, folks, I can tell you right now, the shirts that you see in Lee Van wear are going out the door. Call Steinway right away or go over to High Rock store and purchase yours. It's an Ultimate Team Gear shirt. You can't go wrong. I mean, for like, what does it cost, Nick? $600 a shirt? I'm only kidding. Make sure to check them out.
Seems like everybody's got one of them shirts but me.
Well, we're going to have to talk to that little man behind you there and get you hooked up.
Yep, me and you haven't got one of those shirts yet.
Oh, wait a minute now. You guys might have to share it when Nick gets to Scotland.
Yeah, go right ahead and pile right in, Pat.
The door's wide open.
You need to work on your own shift here.
I was thinking the piggyback on yours.
Nobody moves like a pool player. Check, believe me. And that's not in a bad way, by the way. All right. Darren Appleton going for the green 6 here. He's concerned about that 5. You'll probably see him take the 6, the 5, the 4, and the 5 ball out because that 5 ball's concerned him. It's really trapped up with that 13 there. So he's going to follow up a little bit and play that 5 in the bottom right-hand corner and then go back up for the 3.
Well, I thought I was going to give you a little bit of a spot, but I'm not sure I want to give you any spot anymore, Al, after that assessment there.
I've been listening.
You showed too much speed there, buddy.
I've been listening to you. I'm learning good. Well, it looks like Facebook just changed their platform. Now when you get a message, it's got a little bubble there instead of a little square now. Just for all you Facebook fans.
His only tricky shot here is trying to get on the 1 ball into that top right-hand corner.
We want to hear you. There you go.
I look for him just to kind of pinch this 2 and play the 3 and come across, play the 1 in the same pocket and then come up for the 8 ball.
How's the angle?
Not very good, really. He may have to draw between the 12 and the 15 and take a little bit of a long shot. I don't know if he's going to be able to get close to the 8 here or not. He might be able to force it over there to the right and play it in that lower left-hand pocket. He's got a little angle. He probably will go over there. I think he will try to go over. He might even be able to hit the rail, or he may come straight up and play this 8 in that lower. He's not crazy about it, Al. He's not crazy.
Yeah, you can't kind of blame him. He needed it just to get up a little higher, so naturally come down for that 8, like Nick says. Now he's got to spin the rock. I don't think he's going to force it. I think he's going to spin the rock here and come between the 14-9. Just enough. Oh, he did force it. He did punch it through. Wow, what a shot.
That was very nice.
What a shot.
Very nice, and Darren Appleton regains the lead, 11-10.
He's been getting that one ball kicked out from going in the side pocket. There it goes again. But the 5 ball went in the side pocket. He's got solids. Take what you make. And
I tell you what, he's got a lot easier layout here to deal with. In fact, I see something I like right off a reel. I like to follow forward off this 3 ball, go up for the 1 ball on the side, and try to get straight in on the 1 when I play position here so I can stop it, and then play the 2 and just drift down and take care of this 4. The 4 to me is the most dangerous ball, and then
I think the 6 ball's the awkward ball here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you, Nick. You're going to have to give me some weight after that assessment.
Yeah, that 6 ball's another tricky ball too. Because that red stripe is positioned pretty good.
How do you like him taking the 2 after the 1, then sliding in for the 6 ball on the side, following that up, taking the 7 and coming back for the 4.
Do what now? What'd you say?
Take the 1.
Yeah.
Slide down, get the 2.
Yes.
Then take the 6 out in the side pocket. Get high up on the 7 and then come across 2 rails, get between the 14 and 4 and come back for that 4 in the bottom right-hand corner. Follow?
Yes.
Looks like he's going to take the 2 to 7, draw back for the 6.
Yeah, that's the way I would play it.
Yeah.
Take the 2, the 7. Is that what he's going to do?
That's what it looks like.
Or is he going forward for the 4?
No, a 2, 7.
Yeah.
He's got an angle here now to bump the 6 and then come down off the 6 and have that insurance 4 ball too.
Yep.
Play the 7 in the side and bump the 6 out. The only thing there is that 14 ball will be tracking towards the corner pocket. He's got to be careful if he does that.
I don't think it would have that much speed on it. I don't think that's an issue.
Well, then that's probably what he's going to do here. Negative.
He's just going to play position for the 6, either the side or the corner. I like that a little better.
I'll tell you what, he's working between these balls here in this bottom corner. Really, really nice.
Yes. Yeah, this is it looked a lot easier than it was, this rack. This rack's a little tricky. And so far, he's done a great job managing this run out, and may have to he play this 6, and then he should get a little easier shot after that. Should get the 8 in the side, maybe. Or he might have to play both in the corner, but it looks like he's got enough angle that he can go to the left some here. This is a critical shot. He's a long way from that corner pocket, and ooh. That's
That don't have to go in, and it didn't.
no.
That lets Levan back out of his seat, trailing by 1, and a chance to tie this match back up at 11. It's getting to the point where we're getting the ingredients into this to go hill-hill. We might see our shootout here between these two champions. And for you folks at home that never seen a shootout, Carl Boyes actually came up with this concept because he said if you go hill-hill and you break and you scratch, your opponent runs out, but it's over, blah. Let's put a shootout in this game. And if you are here at Steinway and witnessed what we did as far as these shootouts, it was probably about 6 or 7, if not a couple more. The entire arena and crowd just swarmed the table like, I don't know, like you're watching a soccer match or the Moscone Cup, sort of say, just to put it in perspective, everybody around the table, huh, Nick?
Yeah, they seem to like it.
Yeah, I've been involved in 2 shootouts this week.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
How you like that?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I won them.
Oh, you did? I should have asked you how you did first.
now would you say you liked them if you came out on the other end?
Well, I don't know about that. You need to get me when I'm losing, and I'll give you another answer.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good straight shooter, as you say. So it's all about keeping your composure and keeping your arms straight.
Now, what game did you start with? Pool.
Yeah, and then I played a little bit of snooker after that. Mixed the 2 of them together. But the snooker background gives you the great stance, cue action, good fundamentals for keeping down in the shot. Especially when there's pressure shots. That's when it really comes into its fore.
What do you think about the size of the pockets here, Pat? Would you like to see them a little
tighter? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the pockets are actually, they're smaller than regular size pockets. They're 4 1/4. Right. But because the cloths are pretty new, they still slide in too easily. And you want to be playing in nice new cloth. But if the pockets were that little bit tighter, it would be better, I think.
You consider that a little more challenging?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, do you like the brand new cloth, or do you like it broken in a couple weeks for
a broken in cloth?
Huh?
A broken in.
You do?
Yeah. The brand new cloth is too slidey.
See, I like the brand new stuff.
Yeah.
I like all the slick slide because it gives you angles that once it gets broke in are no longer there. It slides so long off some rails on certain shots. It gives you a lot of different options for a position that eventually disappear.
Yeah.
And well, we're going to 15, and
pocket solid ball there. Then the one ball went in the top left.
You don't have to like this, even if you're playing solids or stripes from here. That corner up there looks like they're playing one pocket, and they moved everything
I
up
think here he's going to, if the 3 don't kiss off the 15, I think he's going to have to bank the 5 unless he can kiss that. He's looking to see. It looks like he might.
I like actually hitting the 7 off the 3, off the side of the 15 and into the pocket, and bringing the 7 out at the same time. Play a draw shot off the side of the 3. The 7 ball comes out, the cue ball comes out, and he'll have an option of the 5 or the long 4 into the bottom right. Opens the whole game up in one shot.
Yeah, if that goes, he's sure spending enough time looking at it. He's looking at that, playing at that kiss. It looks like it's got enough room too.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
He's just nominated it. It's a big pocket there.
Well, that may not be a good sign for Darren. in this game, because if this goes, he probably wins this game.
Oh, he played even better.
Wow. He just kind of double kissed it, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. It's always pretty difficult to see the angle that they've got up here.
Yeah.
From in the commentary booth.
Well, we actually wasn't even sure you could make it. I mean, it looked like you could, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, the 5 ball goes long now anyway. He's probably not noticed this yet, but the 5 goes in the same pocket where he's just taken the 7.
Would you give any consideration to taking the 2 out?
I was
here?
thinking the exact same, yeah. I was thinking that. Take the 2, drop down for the 6. Because the 2's a tricky ball to try and get onto, and he's on it now. Just a little bit of check side he's putting on that cue ball there. Reverse side to try and hold it in position. See it straighten up there.
Yeah, he put some reverse on that one. He put some reverse English. Now, how do you like to finish this rack? Obviously, he's probably going to shoot 6. He's pointing his cue there where he's thinking about getting.
Yeah, for the 5 next.
Well, I can't tell where he's putting his cue if he's trying to, I would think the 5, but. You know what, he's a little thin on, he's a little thin on that 5. I mean, he can,
Yeah, he's got a big
I think he
pocket.
has to kiss that off the 15, but
Yeah.
I think if he hits that 15 too full, it'll hit that right point, and it might not go. I think you have to hit this better than you think. We'll find out. Well, he's not
Yeah.
taking much time, so
Yeah, rail first.
yeah,
And he's got the option, he had the option with the black in both pockets too.
yeah.
So it didn't concern him if he under hit or over hit that cue ball there, because he had the option of drawing the cue ball over. But he's sitting nicely here. Wow. This is for a break and run to take the lead again. This is for 12-11. And then it goes, folks.
Yeah, the standards are pretty high. Yeah, he made that second ball, didn't he?
Yep.
One right behind the 1, and wow, what a spread.
2 solids, 1 stripe.
Well, he's gonna, if he'd be better off with stripes here. The opening shot here is gonna be a challenge. Which shot here, you just pick the first one that you think you can make. Which one you like the best?
Yeah, it's hard to see the angle he's got on the. He's going to shoot one of the, maybe the 3 ball or the 1, if you can see the 1. Don't know.
I was thinking more like you shoot the 7, just because you're half the distance from it to the 3. And when you shoot up there, it's even tougher, I think, to get position. Here, if it goes, you should be out. Of course, you lose if it don't. This is not.
Oh, he's caught the point.
Oh, he caught the point.
Oh,
And,
wow.
wow.
That's why I'm not so keen in those shots.
Wow, this could be 12-12.
Well, I'm not keen on him, but I'm not all that. I wouldn't be jumping up and down to shoot that 3 either.
Yeah. No, none of them are easy. Darren will be just glad to get back at the table here.
Yeah, he took that one strike ball that was up table.
He's got to be happy to get back to the table, because if he makes that, he falls. If Lee makes that ball, he falls behind 13-11. Now he's got a chance to tie it up 12-12. This game has all the makings of a shootout game.
Yeah. That would be great to see on the TV, actually, on the TV arena. I don't think we've had a shootout on the TV arena yet, have we?
We had one in the Czechio Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But none in the main event.
None in the main event. None for the $20,000 purse. Boy, I want to see that elbow move on that.
Oh, yeah.
You're down a couple of points on that shootout. Those elbows got to stay greased up.
And there's a big crowd here watching today.
Yeah.
Well, Darren come to the table with a pretty nice layout there. He made it look easy. And that ties it up, 12 apiece. Major Media, Billiard Digest.
Solid goes down. Oh, wow. Look what he's left with. The dog's dinner. What a mess.
Yeah, can he make that ball? Can he hit enough of that ball to make it in the side, or does he have to bank that
I think a
ball
bank.
cross side?
I think 2 banks are in order here.
I'm not. He's looking to see if it'll go. If he could make this, looks like he could get position on the 2, and then he'll have an easy go of it from there.
He's just called the bank shot.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of course, that 2, I guess. I don't know if he can even make that in that corner.
Yeah, it comes off the cushion. Now, there we are. That's a great angle. No, I'm not so sure. Maybe I can punch it off the cushion off a 11.
Well, it's going to be in a new position after. Well, no, it's not. Wow, what a nice shot.
You know, Darren Appleton comes with another bank shot. Three games ago, he had to come with that 15-ball bank to get out, and now he hits him with another bank shot. Wow.
And that was nothing but the center of the pocket, that bank shot.
And both banks couldn't come at a better time. Wow.
He's looking at that to see if he can kiss that 2 off there. That 2's a huge problem. He's looking to see if he can kiss it off that 11.
Yeah, play a little.
I think it might go. I think it might go.
Do you think he can pocket this 1 ball and just nudge that 2-9 apart right here? Is that workable?
No, I don't think that's very good. That's a little too dangerous. If you move the 3 over 3 or 4 inches for me, then you got an out ball on that 7. But I think you would end up, you have too big a chance to end up without a shot on the 2, and then have.
You don't think he can control this? He can't control the speed off the 9 ball to get that. Yeah, that's a lot to ask for, because you do have another stripe down there. That 15 ball is a small window on that rail too. That right long rail there.
He may end up betting his chips on the 2 kissing off the 11. He's looked at it a lot.
I'd like to just know what he's thinking right now.
I need this game, I can tell you that.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. You definitely get an E for effort. No, I just wanted to know, like if he's thinking about breaking this 2 out or just thinking of playing the ticky, like you said, over the back of that 13.
Yeah, he's looking to play it off the rail, off the red
Yeah.
11 and into the corner.
I can tell you what he's thinking about right now. He's looking to see if he stops on this 1 and then comes across and play that 2 in that right side, or
that I like better.
or his original thought that he's been looking at a lot, playing that 2 to kiss off.
Yeah, I like the
the
2 in the
stripe.
side, though. 2 in the side I like better, Nick, and that's what he went for. He's going to play this cue ball back and play the 2 into the side pocket.
This really takes not only great cue ball control here, fantastic speed. If you stop short or if you go too long, you're dead meat. This speed here has to be right on the money as well as the angle. The angle's easier than the speed.
Overcooked
it's a little hot.
Yeah, he overcooked it.
It's
just
a little hot. And see, now by going hot, what do you do if you cut that in the side? Where do you play the 8? And how do you get position on it?
Yeah. This is difficult. This cue ball is going to be hot coming off the 2. I mean, now he can play the ticky off the 13 if he can draw it to the rail. If he can cut this 2 ball into the side pocket and draw the cue ball back to the rail, he might be able to play that 8 in the bottom left-hand corner. Obviously, he can't go to the right-hand side. You see the shot?
Yeah. It's just a very difficult execution.
Yeah.
Well, you hate to have a chance to play it in this lower left pocket, like you said, Al. He he has to hit that 2 ball so hard. Now, what he's looking at is maybe going down table and coming back up table, either to play what you said, which, boy, he's got a lot of work, a lot of balls to dodge there. 12, 10, 14. Yeah. It's hard to get around all them balls. That's a lot of obstacles in the way there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room to travel. That's why I say if he can get back to that rail. And, one thing he's concerned about scratching off of this 9 if he doesn't do it. Or what is that, the 12?
Yeah, the 12.
Into the side
yeah.
pocket, too.
Yeah.
He's concerned there, too, so.
This might be a time, if he hits this pretty hard, just try to hit that top point and come back his way.
He also looked at that. He did look at that point, too.
By using the speed, try to judge it with the speed pretty hard, and if you hit that the top point, you can come back this direction, which that could really work out good. And the only thing is, I think if you shoot real hard, you're liable to hit short of this side of the corner. And
Here we go. Here we go for all the enchiladas.
Wow.
Enchiladas, baby.
Wow.
Darren said, I'm hitting it for the enchiladas. And he saved himself.
Oh,
I think he saved himself.
No,
I thought he was going to hit that red stripe in the nose and stop right there. That would have been the best shot of the tournament so far.
He's got it. He called the side pocket.
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, he can hit enough of it. From here, it don't, that other angle, though, he can roll it in the side, but it's still no gimme. He's what a critical shot this is. This is maybe the most important shot in the match so far.
Yeah, Nick, and we got the highlight of that. What an excellent shot. 8 ball side pocket for Darren Appleton to take the lead.
Wow.
Just like that he does. What
From each of those corners, right in the centre, and then the final one is a little dot right up at the top end in the middle of the kitchen.
You sound excited when you said that.
Oh,
I think you're looking forward to this too.
Yeah. Oh man, that's tough when you're shooting from that centre spot up there.
To get to the finals, nevertheless.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now Darren's made a ball. He's looks like he's made a solid, and once again they're apart, but they're not as that doesn't mean that they're so easy here. Well, that was nice speed control there.
You know what? He's got me. After that last shot and getting that position, shot on out of position on that 2, and then coming with it, and then coming with the 8, getting out of position on the 8, and coming with the shot there, you won me over.
Yeah, that was more than impressive. He's got a lot of work to do here, though. It's
Meanwhile, Nick, let me cut you short. As Darren Appleton and the crowd are celebrating with him, there's a young man sitting in his stool right now. Just I don't know how long, but he's got a sluggish shoulder. He just wants to get back at that table.
Yeah, he's looking to go on the pink 4 here. He's on the awkward ball. Oh, he's missed. Wow.
Oh.
He put too much spin on the cue ball there, and they spinned the cue ball away from the 7 and made them miss that 7 in the side.
Wow. What a surprise.
Yeah.
I would have never thought he would have missed that ball, huh?
I took my eye off the screen. I don't know if he got up on the shot too soon.
No, I
Yeah, I
put too much
couldn't
side.
tell. He overcut it a little bit, and
I think it was just using too much side spin on the cue ball. And you know when you're playing with left-hand side spin, it's going to spin the ball away. So it's actually put too much spin on and he's missed the cut, the angle.
the only thing is that left spin there usually makes you hit it too fat, and he hit it too thin.
No, he's spinning it away. Playing
He did
left-hand
but he
side.
hit it too thin. You're right. And that'll cause it, what Pat is saying, I guess, throwing the cue ball off and
To the left.
to the left and undercutting it.
Yeah.
I mean, overcutting it. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's spot on. Yeah.
Have to be a translator sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that works, though. I don't know, Nick. You got me stumped. I'm learning.
Well, that's a fine line there between deflection and curve. And what he's saying is it curved to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, where usually
It'll curve to the right.
you push it to the right.
Right.
And on deflection, and but he did kind of hit it with a lot. He didn't hit it real hard. He hit it with a lot of spin.
Yeah.
So I guess he spun away from the ball that the English took, and
I'm sure once we speak to Darren after the match, he'll be able to let us know what the problem was here.
well, I like playing the 10 and then playing this red stripe and
Yeah.
opening up that 8 ball and then go get the 3 on the other side. What do you like, Pat?
Yes, pretty similar, yeah. And the same, get rid of that red 11 out of the way, clears the 8 ball into the bottom right. Can even come high on the 9 and then take the orange 13 into the opposite right hand corner, centre. He's got lots of options here.
Yes, he does.
Well, from my point of view, he's got one option.
Finish.
I think
You better finish.
Yeah.
That's what you better do, is get out. Ready to go back, Nick?
Okay, now here I look for him to draw between the red stripe and the 8. So draw back a 1.5 feet or so, and then play the pink 12 in the lower left pocket, and then bounce off the rail to play that red stripe last there. You like that, or?
No, I like just dropping this in.
Okay.
and then he can just stop shot and take a long straight pot again, top right.
Well, he seemed to like that too.
Or he can maybe draw the cue ball out towards the red and black and shoot the one in the centre. But he might leave himself bridging, and I like just dropping this in and taking the long straight pot.
Well, I almost,
See,
if here, I like almost drawing on top of the 3 there and just be creeping that way so I fall straight in on it if I'm going to play this. But he did what you said. He was able to stop it and leave himself straight in. I keep remembering, no. Of course, Darren had to cut it quite a bit. The big plus on his shot for that upper corner pocket is the fact that he's almost straight in.
This is to level the match, 13-13. I really want this to go to a shootout now. I really want this to go to a shootout.
You do.
Boy, that one ball went in the side and came back out.
Hit that high point, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Darren didn't waste no time getting out of his chair.
Yeah, he was delighted to get to the table.
He flew out of his chair.
Like a moth to the flame. Well, I can tell you one thing, folks. We've seen a lot of each player in this match play their talent.
Yeah, this has been a great match here. And either group here, which group you like here, Pat?
I think I would go for the solids here. I think drop that 3 in. Play the orange 5.
I don't think that 3 drops in the side pocket, though.
No, I don't think it does.
This looks deceiving in this camera angle.
I think the 2's the big issue. The 2's a big issue.
I think if you get good shape on the 6 into the side, you could get on the 2 ball.
Well, if he plays, it's hard to get that angle, though.
I just think the 15 ball, the brown 15, and the pink 12 are 2 awkward balls for the stripes.
I tell you what, I believe it's tricky here. There's a few things I like better about the stripes.
I'd have to agree. I kind of like the stripes too there, Patty.
Well, I'm not sure I like them. This is a tough choice here, I think. One thing for sure, Darren hasn't found an easy solution because he's still looking. He's looking like he might try to play that.
I tell you, whatever he's figuring out, I think we're in for a big surprise here. We're going to see some pinpoint accurate cue ball control because there's so many problem balls out on the table where you got little clusters. I'm looking for Daz to get in and out of this.
Boy, that 3 just looks too tough from here, but. Well, the 10's easy enough to deal with up there, but it's that pink one that's going to be a little difficult. And
it's not just actually breaking the pink ball out; it's breaking it out and make sure you've got another ball to fall back. Yeah, back on in case you don't go on the 12. That's the difficult part.
Well, he's thinking about going for these stripes.
I mean, he could drop this 11 in and leave the green 14 into the side left to cannon into the 15. He's gone too high there.
He took my choice. He's in trouble.
Maybe that 15.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
That 15 might pass into the right-hand centre.
Well, we can see you weren't too confident with your choice, Al.
After thinking about it once or twice, I was going to turn around and say I like the solids.
I wish you'd told me that before. I wouldn't even considered your option.
Smitty, how do you like that bet now, 70 to 50? You got to favor Darren up at the table to get to the hill. That would have been a nice bet.
Well, he hasn't got to the hill yet. That's the the part he's trying to figure out here, and it's not an easy. It's not easy, boy.
If I know what's going through Darren's head, it's probably he wants to play for a shootout. He wants this to go hill-hill.
Yeah, you can get 70 to 50 on that. We'll ask him afterwards.
No, we don't have to ask him. I'll just pay you up front. The crowd is swarming 5 rows deep around this arena right now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think everybody in the room is just about sweating this match out here. It's Is he going to try to take the 6 out and open up the 15? Is that what he's doing here?
Yep.
Oh, he's got a nice angle. Plus, he's got the banking ball now.
He's got the 10 and nudge the 11 and have the 15 in it.
Yeah.
Evidently, the 10 goes.
Can he run through onto the blue 2 and drop that 12 in the middle? Is that too tight?
It's risky. I mean, if the 3 was a little bit higher, you can play it off
He
the 3.
might be trying to
Just gonna
push it over.
Yeah.
Just nudge.
No, you're
He's
right.
playing that 12 ball in the side packet. Good call, Pot.
Yeah.
Pot. You keep saying Pot from
You're
pot to
getting
ball.
very excited there, Al.
Oh, forget about it. Forget it. When I get excited, I'll start grabbing your arm and like we're on a roller coaster.
This looks tight.
I love this game.
Well, he wants to avoid getting jacked up, too, if he can here. This has to be fairly
This is risky.
tough here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is risky.
This is very tight.
You know, if the 3 was a little high, he can use it as a backboard, you know, but he can't use the 3 now. He's got to make sure he just plays this angle. Go ahead.
This reminds me.
What a shot.
Wow.
What a shot. You know, that looked easy,
Yeah,
folks.
he
But I'll
made
tell you
it,
what,
yeah.
it wasn't easy.
Yeah, he made that look very easy.
Well, I tell you what, he earned that game. That's
Wow.
that's one of the best racks of the tournament there. That was unbelievable great out there.
Wow.
Wow, Darren Appleton to the hill as you hear the crowd erupt here at Steinway Billiards. Kicked out. He's got to turn the juice up. If he turns it up, that one's going in the side. Man, it got kicked out again. Gee.
And the 2 get kicked. Wow, dry break.
Wow.
Oh, look at those stripes.
Darren, he must be like all kind of flustered. Why I can't get that 1 ball in there? He turned the heat up there and it still got kicked. Is there a certain way to hit that, Nick, to make that 1 ball in that side pocket? You want to let the cat out of the bag? I know the old timers used to say, well, why don't you play me some cheap and I'll teach you how to do it. Are you going to share it?
Well, well, you just have to. I didn't see where that 1 ball went. Did it hit the high point?
No,
Must
it
have
got
hit.
kicked. Got kicked.
Oh, it got kissed, yeah. Well, the ball that figures to kiss it would be that corner ball coming around 2 rails. So, yeah, I guess you had to vary the hit on the 1 a little bit that'd be one adjustment you can make, or you could take a little bit of speed. But I don't think I want to take speed off from after watching this. Seems like you need to hit it pretty firm.
I guess you would have to get out there and shoot it a few times.
Do you know what I like to shoot here? The 9 into the side pocket, off the 6.
Are we on a break by any chance?
No, Lee's at the table.
Where?
He's just in the bottom left.
Oh, is he really? Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't see him there.
Yeah, he's just sussing out his options.
Okay, there he is. Tiger Woods, putting the green. That's what he looks like. He's done. Taking a look at all the patterns here that he has options for.
Well, we're to the part of the match here where the nerves come into play a little bit, and
yeah, he's taking the 9 in the side pocket, like I says. Off the 6, kick 11 down towards that bottom pocket. Freeze the pocket at the same time, the side pocket, like that. Once that a bounce, that's come out sweet.
That was a nice shot.
That's sweet.
they're not laying too bad except for the 8.
This entire arena.
But
I'm going to have to let the people see it.
I think you better get the referee on standby for this shootout.
You stand up, this entire arena is 2 and 3 people deep here. And there's Manny, the owner, sitting next to Billy Thorpe. I'll give you a little shot of Manny and Billy Thorpe. You could see Ike Runnels in the background. You could see David Arcade in the back. Arcady. All professionals standing around now.
Yeah, he's got a long shot into the corner now. I think he's got the angle. Has he got a slight angle to just gently nudge that one ball out of the way?
yeah, I can't tell from here, but boy, that would be nice if
Yeah.
he could slide forward and do that.
Just flick that one ball.
I can't tell on that 8 either if it look from where I'm at, it don't
Yeah.
look like it goes in this corner, but it might.
John Lehman, the official referee, getting ready just in case we have to go to shootout, standing there in black and white, looking like the Penguin from Batman.
Yeah, you're right there, Nick. I don't think that black goes by the orange 5.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it?
But with
I
that,
don't think it goes in another pocket either.
I don't think it goes by the blue 2 into the side pocket, so
If that's the case, you got to tear it out.
wow. He's nicely on that 11 up the top left. He's got to be careful here, I think, to get the right angle.
Yeah, I can't tell if he got far enough to the right or not. Looks like he's almost straight in from here.
That black 8 must go in now.
Well, we got a sweater's delight here. The score is 14 to 13. Where it's a race to 15. Darren Appleton's on 14, and but Lee Van Corteza is at the table.
That's what I says. He's got to be careful of the angle here.
He's straight in. I'm not sure he can go anywhere here.
That's what I was just alluding to there. He's got to be careful the angle he leaves on that centre ball.
He may have to draw back and roll down there and try to roll that ball in, and then, but then what's he do with the 8?
He's left himself in a pickle here.
Or I don't think he can go forward. I don't think that gap's big enough past the one barely, and
maybe he can create an angle. He's trying to look here. It's difficult to see.
What angle are you looking for, Pat?
To see his angle in that straight on.
Yeah, he's too straight.
Can we see if we can squeeze an angle?
it's a shame he couldn't. Can he? It's a shame that, what I mean is, from his standpoint, you would think he must really be laying tough that he could follow straight forward and catch that rail a little bit to the right of the pocket, and then that's a pretty good angle. He could, boy, that would be sweet. He's going to try
and create an angle from nothing here.
Wow.
You think he's going to jack up and draw it straight backward?
No, he's going to spin it with right-hand side.
And so just punch the cue ball past the one?
Yeah, past the 2 ball too.
Wow. He's flirting with disaster.
He's going to slow roll it. He's plumb. He's perfect.
He got there.
He's perfect. Wow.
He sure did get there. He still has to deal with the 8 ball.
That 8 must go on the side. Or it goes in the bottom right, does it?
Yeah. Not going past that 2 ball.
Yeah, must go past the 2 or he'd be still studying.
Wow.
Oh.
We got a break in the action. We're going to have to bring in the Zamboni and fix the ice because Levan Corteza was trying to draw the cue ball off without touching that other strike ball.
He's to draw the cue ball into the 5 here now.
Wow. He could be a dead man here.
Dead man walking.
I think as long as he catches any part of that 5, he may have a shot in the 8.
Yeah. Well, I think he can catch part of the 5. I don't think he's so thin that he can't touch it, but
he's got to catch it thin though, Patty. If he catches it flush, he's in trouble.
Yeah. It need to be a really great shot to catch a flush. I mean, really dig into that cue ball to get up there like that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the angle there.
Well, he's going to have to dig in. There he is, elevated.
He's kicking the 8 ball up towards the side anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, it might. If he hits it full enough, it could.
Yeah, that's a shot. Whoa, where's that cue ball? Oh, wow. Oh. He's shaking his head. He's laughing. No wonder he's laughing.
Well, he got a shot at the 8 there.
Is he back cutting this or is he cutting it down the corner?
Yeah,
cutting it in the corner.
Bottom left. Wow, let's take us to a shootout, folks.
Sally goes in the alley here. It does go into the corner. This would make it hill, and we'll have a shootout of 2 professionals. If he can make this ball.
Woo!
2 professionals going for a shootout right here in Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York, folks. Well, you're going to see it.
Woo!
This is the first shootout we've had on the stream table in the main event.
We're going to
Congratulations, gentlemen. We are in a shootout, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen to that crowd, Nick. Wow.
See, I told you they'd be excited.
Are the hairs standing up on your arm yet?
The rules are as follows. Folks.
Settle down.
Give me a second. All right. The rules are as follows. You will lag. The winner of the lag will choose whether they wish to shoot first or second. After you choose, there will be 5 shots per player. Soccer-style shootout at the end. We go by the score of the 5 shots. If you are up 3-2 at the end, you win. 4-1 at the end if you win. If we come to a tie at the end and you're both 3-2 or 5-0 at the end, we go to a sudden death where we keep doing inning after inning of the same shot until one person wins an inning. If you foul or scratch when you play a shot, the point does not count. Okay, gentlemen? When you score, please score on the outside of each one of your scores so I can see where we're at. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's lag for choice.
So, Nick, back to the question I asked you earlier. If you win the lag, are you shooting first, or are you putting your opponent in?
I kind of like shooting
Folks,
first.
I'll tell you what the score is. Okay, also,
I'd like to put the pressure on my
I will
opponent.
set the shots for you guys, okay?
Plus, I think it shows a lot more guts and a lot more confidence.
I done the exact opposite.
You
I
did?
done what Al says. I put the opponent in first and says, on you go. I was like basically saying, show me what you got. Plus, the other thing is...
Mr. Corteza, your choice. Shoot first or make him shoot first? You're going to shoot first? You got it, sir.
Well, Lee Van Corteza
First
makes
shot
the same
is
decision as
ball in
Nick
hand
Varner.
anywhere in the kitchen.
Yeah, because I want to shoot. I want to be aggressive here. I want to try to make all 5 and go ahead and get the money. I want to.
Either pocket,
I want to
sir, your
approach
choice.
this where I'm hoping that I can make the ball and win myself, not so much let my opponent lose. I want to try to win this shootout. I don't even want to think about what he does. I want to just try to make all the balls. And
One
Pat,
for Mr.
that's
Corteza.
I'm going to put the scoreboard up and keep score of the shootout, folks, in just a couple of seconds.
Do you know what? That was a really unusual shot there, because everybody that's been playing the shootout just lets the cue ball roll through to the bottom rail.
Ball in hand anywhere in the kitchen.
I like that. That's the way I would play it, and I
Would
would
you?
have played it from the same spot because
Yeah.
I obviously shot that shot a lot, and I don't feel like I'm ever going to miss that. The tougher ones are for me is when I have to get out to those 2 tops, and then obviously the ones in the middle are the toughest of all.
Score is 1-1.
Now you
Second shot.
Now you got to hit it with the follow.
Yeah.
I like to hit these with a level stroke. What about you?
Yeah, just plain ball, yeah. Just plain centered ball. Keep your
Either pocket, sir.
keep your body, your arms still.
Of course, you get the shots, variations of this between the spot shot. In one pocket, you get all these.
Yeah.
You know.
This is tough, this one.
He's going to the left pocket, isn't he?
Yeah, bottom left.
Is that the one you like?
Look, see how hard it is?
Oh.
It's very, very difficult. And see the final shot he's got now is the one behind that. You see that little spot in the table there?
Yeah.
In the middle of that kitchen? That is the final shot, and that is a shot if it goes to an actual sudden death shootout. You're shooting from that little spot up there. I had to shoot from there.
Really?
Yeah. Luckily I made it and my opponent missed.
Did you go through
Either
this
pocket,
first series and then have to make the first one after the 5?
Yeah, I went to the sudden death, yeah.
Either pocket, Lee Van missed his shot. Now
Darren's going to the opposite pocket. Interesting. But I like the way he's going. I like cutting this to the left. Oh, well, to the right pocket here.
Missed
they
that
both
well.
missed
They
it.
After
both
2 shots,
overcut
the
it
score
about
is
the same
1-1.
distance.
See how difficult that shot is?
Oh, I
Well,
know it's hard.
Listening into John Lehman at the same time as he calls a score after 2 shots, 1-1.
Yeah.
Shot number 3.
I think these ones are pretty easy. These ones are similar to ball in hand.
You're playing for that pocket?
Now he picks the pocket.
Well, these are easier for the player
Yeah.
that's used to hitting it with high, like with a level stroke here.
If you scratch, it doesn't count. Lee Van, 2-1 so far.
I wonder if we'll see it go to a sudden death, 1-on-1.
It's possible. I wish I knew. I might.
Paketa.
Used every inch of the pocket, Whiteman's feet
After
that
3
time.
shots, the score is 2-2.
Kind of loud in our ears there, Mr. Lehman. Take it easy
Yeah,
there.
he is. He must be mic'd up, huh?
He
Fourth
is.
shot.
We got him mic'd up. We do it for the viewing audience. We figured we'd put wireless mics on Ted Lerner, of course, and
Mr. Corteza.
the official referee.
Incidentally, my friend Paddy McLaughlin from Ireland, he was involved in 4 shootouts and won all 4 of them.
Wow.
Only missing 2 pots in the whole 4 shootouts.
Can Lee Van pocket this one? He does. Putting the heat on Daz right now. Lee Van in the lead, 3 points to 2.
These couple of shots they're shooting now are bread and butter. It's when the cue ball is in the centre, that's when they're very difficult.
I'd have to practice on these
Mind that
two
pocket,
at the
Mr. Appleton?
point, so. I need some practice on those, a little, and obviously the middle ones.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I think
Pressure.
the
After
pressure's
4
on.
shots, the score is 3-2 in favor of Mr. Corteza.
If
Well,
he
if he
shoots
makes this, it's
he's
over.
won, yeah. If he shoots this one from the middle of the kitchen up here,
On
yeah,
that
he's
spot.
got a 1-ball lead now, and if he makes this, he's got a 2-ball lead, so Darren won't even have to shoot. This match will be over. It'll be interesting to.
Well, John will explain.
Either pocket, Mr. Corteza, you're shooting to win.
I like this. I really do.
Yeah.
You get 3 commentators just staring at the screen. I mean, we are interested.
look at the crowds. Look at all the crowd watching. Look.
Oh, yeah. Everybody in the pool room's here. Lee Van makes this. He wins.
Wow.
There it is.
That's it. 4 of them.
Congratulations, Lee. Nice shooting.
So Lee Van
Darren?
moves on as Darren
Nice
Appleton
shooting.
is eliminated out of the Molinari Players Championship tournament. And we're going to be right back. But before we come right back, we want to thank and ask them if they have any last words